Here's how you can realistically save $2,163 on an average roofing, siding, and even gutter project in Colorado right now in 2026. If you're planning a roofing, siding, and gutter project, and especially all three, here's the key takeaway. Homeowners who plan their full exterior project up front, so roof, siding, gutters, and fascia, and they're thinking through all of that, they almost always save money compared to those who are doing it in phases. When I hear phases, it sounds intentional, but usually when I hear phases, I hear haphazard, no plan, no intentionality, no smart plan for optimizing the efficiency of each project so that you don't end up spending money that you shouldn't have to. So I've had to learn this lesson, unfortunately, more than once as a professional contractor and even as a homeowner. But it makes me think of the first time I really understood this. I did a roof for a homeowner in Boulder. When we finished the job, she told me she was really happy and that she also wanted us to go ahead and replace the soffit and the fascia and the gutters on her house. She said she wanted to try us out first on the roof to make sure we did a good job before telling us, hey, I want to give you some more work. Now, that's fair. I understand where she's coming from, and we do hear that a lot. That's music to our ears, generally as contractors. You know, hey, you did a good job, and now I have more work for you. But here's the problem with that. To replace the fascia boards, which she wanted done, we had to remove this roof flashing that we had just installed less than 24 hours earlier. So now, we had to charge her to undo the brand new work just to redo it correctly. So that added over $2,000 in extra cost compared to if we had just done the fascia first and then the roof, which is the right order of operations. I asked her, hey, if you were planning on doing this the whole time, why didn't you tell me up front? She had been told not to show all her cards to a contractor before she hired them. And in this case, we both learned a valuable lesson. I was a young contractor at the time. She didn't have a lot of experience hiring contractors. It's a lesson I'll never forget. So let's get into why that rework was necessary and why it costs so much. The issue is, in order to replace that fascia board, the gutters have to come off. And then we'd have to replace the actual fascia. And to do that, we would end up damaging this drip edge flashing. And this is a critical component to the roof. And again, we had just installed it. Now, the last thing we want to do is compromise the brand new roof that we installed, right? So this bottom course of shingles would have to come off, meaning we would have to loosen up these pieces and pull these nails and even the nails above it so this whole shingle can come out. Once that shingle's removed, we would have to remove our starter strip and then remove the drip edge flashing, which would be damaged during tear off. So all of these components may have to come off in order to install our new fascia board while protecting the integrity of the roof. Let's break down the math. So if we apply that to an average Colorado home, we're gonna assume about 150 lineal feet of eave measurement, and that's the area where that fascia was gonna be replaced. At $10.83 per lineal foot, that comes out to $1,624 for that eave fascia. Not too bad, that's pretty viable for getting what she wanted. If we compare that, also, we add in the roof repair of $2,163 because it involves all the things that I just showed you. That is an expense we shouldn't even have to have, meaning the roof repair itself to accommodate the new fascia was more expensive than the fascia itself. So these numbers we're using for the fascia are all assuming that we're using James Hardie fiber cement siding to replace that fascia board. We'd use a 7.25 inch board, and that's on typical or average Colorado homes. So here are the takeaways. When homeowners don't share their full plan, it often costs more, not less. You as a homeowner lose efficiency from proper sequencing and the opportunity to have more efficient bundled pricing. Second, exterior systems, they're all connected. Roofing, soffit, fascia, gutters, they all overlap at key areas. And doing them out of order creates rework, and that means cost for you. Third, redoing work is always more expensive than doing it once. Even small things like flashing removal, which seems like an inexpensive item, it can add real cost when you account for all the details. Trust goes both ways. If the contractor doesn't know the full scope of work, they can't give the best recommendation. Last, as contractors, this is also on us, and I've learned this lesson. If we don't ask the right questions during an estimate, when we first come out to the property and meet you, we can miss the bigger plan and let a homeowner down. That's why we ask every homeowner, hey, what's your dream outcome? What's your full plan long-term over the years? So that we can help build a smart plan from the start. And a smart plan means a better installation at a lower cost for you. So if you're in the Northern Colorado Front Range and you're planning multiple exterior projects, even if it's over a couple of years, map it out up front. A good plan and the right sequencing can save you thousands of dollars. And if you want help thinking through it, we're happy to walk you through your options and help you build that plan here at WestPro Home Exteriors. Subscribe today if you want more helpful tips and more helpful videos about planning a roofing, siding, or window replacement project at your home.